Well, hey family, this is Darlene. I'm sitting here working on a necklace. I had made this necklace before, but I took it apart because I wanted it was shorter than what I wanted it to be. So I took it apart so I can add a couple more of these turquoise howlite beads to it, just to make it a little bit longer, like maybe a 20, 24, or maybe 26-inch necklace. So what I'm doing now is I am getting my wire. As you know, I use 18 gauge wire to string my beads on, and I use the 18 gauge wire because it's more durable, um, longer wear time. You can't break wire. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing a little wire, and I am going to use this pendant. So this is one of the agate agate slices. I got these off of the Big A, and what I did is a lot of the little charms on there are custom made from wire, and then I have a little I think that's a little birthstone, and then one of the little mask on there, and then we have that big, I think you can see it, that metal Artful 1376. And what I did is I put that through, it has a hole in it. So I put the wire through the hole and was really careful about securing it around or on top of that agate slice. So this is what I came out with. I really like it. I love wiring. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and string it on here. Here meaning my 18 gauge wire. So it'll hang like such. And what I like to do is I like to do my best to try to hide the wire. I don't like it to have a lot of space. So what I generally do is put some beads on there that will close against it. So in this case, I'm going to be using some coconut chip beads. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see how the coconut chip beads just kind of close against here. And if not, what will happen is if I start to just bead it, like with regular beads, you could see this part a lot more. And then it'll have like open space. And I don't like that. I like for the beads to just kind of fit close like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm planning to put a lot of the coconut chips on here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put the coconut chips on one side. Go ahead and do this. And then I have an idea for some type of beads. I'm going to try that in a little while. But I got a couple of necklaces I need to do. And for me, I've decided to make necklaces my primary jewelry that I will showcase on TikTok. Because I see there's a lot of people that make beaded bracelets. And that's good. I mean, because they're all different. But for me, it's like, okay, I want to do something different. I'm also going to use these turquoise color coconut beads too. So we'll go ahead and bead this on. We'll do this part first. So that's what I was thinking. I'll just kind of concentrate on sets. And the sets will be necklace sets. So I'm going to go ahead and bead the other side now. And it's amazing how fast you can make a piece, you know, especially when you know what beads you're going to use. And then if you already have an idea about what you want that piece to look like. So in this case, I already know because I had already made it. It's just a matter of redoing it just to make it longer. So this is real simple and easy. Shoot, probably all of what, 10 minutes to make this? Okay, we got those on there, and then we'll put the turquoise ones on here. Okay, so I want to see what that looks like. Yep, and so far, it looks like what I want it to look like. Let's see if I could turn it around. The wire fights, but I do like wire. So it gives you an idea what it is going to look like. So now I'm going to put my turquoise howlite beads. Put one on this side. We'll put one on this side. And then these are some little wire beads that I made. And the way that I made these is I put the wire through a bead and just wrap the wire around the bead and then cut the wire off the bead, and that's how I came up with these. And I think there's a video on here showing how to make these wire, I call them wire accents, how you can make these. So let's see, I want to get this through here. Like so. And then of course this is another one. And we'll put that one on this side. And then I'm going to use another howlite bead. These are pretty big ones. I like the chunkiness of them all. So we'll do that one. And then you do have to be careful about bending the wire, because at some point it'll be difficult for these beads to go on here, you know, if you're not careful. Okay. And then these two, the two wire spacers I made. So I'm going to put these on here. And that's another thing, when you make these spacers, you always want to leave that little hole somewhere where you can put the wire through. So we got that. And then we have the little small ones because I'm getting ready to close it off. So we do that. I do want to check the length of it to make sure it's what I want. So we did that one. I'm going to use this little small natural stone bead. And if not, what I'll do is put a couple of wood beads on the end of it. So we got that. And then we have another turquoise howlite. I have to do it up like this because of the wire. Okay, so we got that one. And then let's put this one on. Okay. So when I look at that, that's about the length that I want. So what will happen is I'll get even more length, because when I close the ends of it off and then I add the lobster clasp on here, that'll give it a little bit more length. So this is pretty much what I want it to look like. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure that they're even. And I want to make sure, before I close it off, I want to make sure down here that my starting point, I want to make sure the beads are what I want them to look like. So closed off on it, and it looks good to me. Right. I like the way that looks. So I'm going to look at it one more time, just to make sure that it's even. Let's see. Yep, and it looks good to me. So what I generally do is I put my finger to hold this side, and on this side I'm going to take the wire and turn the wire over and then wrap it just to close it off like that. And I'm doing that because I want to concentrate on this side now, so I can grab the wire, fold the wire over, and then put my two fingers right here, and I'm going to create this little circle part right here. So we'll do that, and I'm going to just start wrapping the wire like so. And in this case, because I do like this, I'm going to take the wire down and then wrap it around the bead down here at least once. And that's just for extra security too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wire and bring it back up and just wrap it around. I'm going to straighten that part out. Keep wrapping. And then, oh, I forgot my tools over here on a whole nother table. Just tools everywhere. What I'm looking for too is my my bag with my lobster clasp. And I might have to. I was trying those little magnet closures, and they seem like they would work out really good. I guess like if it's more lightweight stuff, not if it's too heavy. It don't seem like it would be the best idea for it. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to take this part, which is that little wire right here. I'm going to just take it and turn it in because I want the end part to be folded against the wire. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to fold that down and push that down in there. So I don't want to feel anything, and the person who buys this necklace should not have to feel anything, and they won't because the way that I did it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other side, and I'm actually going to unwrap it. And I'm going to take my fingers and then like I'm pinching it and then wrap it around my fingers like so to where I get that little round part. And this side is going to look different only because there's a big dip right here in this bead. So I'm going to take this, hold it, wrap it, and then I'm going to go down. So I'm going to turn the necklace around. I want to wrap down around this bead at the bottom, and then I'm going to take the wire back up like so and just wrap it around here. And you can see how that would be very secure. So I'm going to just wrap it around here. I'm going to take the end of it. I'm going to take the end of it and just basically round it so I'm closing it off, and then I'll roll it into that part. Make sure it's closed real good. Close it in, smash it down, and we're good. So we basically just made a nice little necklace, and it's almost like, let me see something. It gives you, it's longer than it was last time because it was too short. I think I had made it 14 inches or something. So we have some jump rings over here. We're going to add a couple of jump rings. And put that here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put about 3 of them over here, on here. That'll give it a little bit more length as well. Close them off. Make sure they're closed real good. You know what? I might do 4 because the lobster clasp is one of those really big ones. So let's do maybe 4. And then what we're going to do, oops. Okay, that's on there. So I have one of the really big lobster clasp. This big, nice jumbo. So I am going to, I think I can do 4. I think I could do 4 on this too because the hole is big enough. So we'll close that off. We'll grab another jump ring. Oops. Put that there. Put that on there. Close it off right there. Let me see. Do I want to put 4 on here? Yeah, just so it'll be let's see. And see, because the hole is big enough for me to do that, and it only makes sense to do that many. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. And then I forgot to get the, hold on a second, be right back. Okay, so put this on here. You can see how the end of it is. And then you can really see why I wrap it around, because it really secures it. And I don't really even have to do that because the wire is just very secure. It's more secure than any other material I believe that you would use to make a necklace, because wire is not going to break. You basically would have to cut this or keep bending it and bending it and bending it and bending it, you know, where it eventually will break off. But, and this is what this looks like so far. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a real quick pair of earrings to go with this. And you can see what I mean, like right here, how it closes like real snug against it. I like for it to look like that. I don't like for it to be like open. And let me put this up a little bit higher. And that's another thing I like about wire. Wire literally just lays on your chest, like just lays there. And another thing with wire, I like to string the beads and make necklaces, is because you can even add a little character to it by bending the wire. And then however you bend the wire, that is how that piece is going to lay on your chest. So if this was like a longer, longer necklace, you would be able to kind of put little dents in it and, just little things to it to make it look even better, more artistic, I would think. So this is the necklace. And what I was thinking I'm going to do is I've already made some of the natural stone bases, so I could just make the earrings so it'll match, and it matches well with these chips. So these would just be the little dangle earrings. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. With these, I like to fold the bottom of it. So all I do is take my pliers, turn that down, and then that gets rid of the hoop at the bottom. It's there, but it's folded. And I'm going to do this one right here. Take it, fold it, smash it down. And then you can see it gets rid of that at the bottom. So I do have some, was it last month? Last month when we did the event, no, not last month. The month before when I did the event, I had one lady ask me about clip earrings. And I said, ma'am, I never get people ask me about clip earrings. And I do know, like, some years back before COVID, there was I think I was at the Santee Street Fair. It was a couple of, ladies asking about clip-ons. And I said, oh, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I need to do some clip-ons. And I had made clip-ons, and any event or anything after that, nobody bought them. So I was just like, it's the Pierce that always sell. So I was like, well, it's one in a million people that's asking about clip-ons, so I just don't do clip-ons. Okay, so this is what we're going to do with this. So we kind of got our little charms right here. Nice little stack. And then we have these little quick earrings we just made. And then we literally just did okay, the video right now says 21 minutes, but I'm thinking it was probably maybe, I guess, 15 minutes to do this. If you cut out the time of me moving stuff around, getting up, grabbing things. So probably about 15 minutes. I like the way it looks. It's exactly what I wanted. So let me do this. I want to take a picture real quick because I'm going to put it on TikTok. I'm going to actually do a little quick video while I'm talking to you guys.
You gonna watch them grandkids.
So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do just a quick little video because I'm going to put it on TikTok. And then we'll do that. So I'm going to just do this real fast while we on here. And you can see the video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add some music. Oh, you know what? I might have to cut that part out because that's somebody's music. So I can't add the music on here yet. I'm going to have to add the music after. So that means I'll have to wait to do the video. So I'll upload this to TikTok once I finish here with this video. And I forgot about the music because it'll be a copyright. And let's just do this part. But I will get some pictures, just a couple of pictures real quick. Let's see. Saying it still got the music coming on. I didn't even ask for that.
No. That's Agate.
Okay, so we did all that. Afterwards, I like the way it came out. What you guys think? And then the colors go really good. I am going to buy more of the turquoise. I tend to like the way this turquoise and brown match together. It's just a really good match of color, these two colors right here. So this is it for right now. And I am going to come back and do a couple more. And I really like the bigger lobster clasp too. I'm going to come back and do a couple more. So Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK. Thank you for watching and for hanging out. And a couple of you guys I know you guys have watched like every video. And I know that some of you have watched every single video. And I know that because you comment on them. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I really, really do. And I want to thank you for your time. And don't ever think I don't that I don't appreciate it, because I do appreciate it. Okay. And guess what, family? We'll talk.